Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Rhypi here. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. As we're just chilling out, hanging out, as always. And we're just on our way to work, as always. And right now, just dropped off my mom. So she can start her work. Got breakfast today just because I was really hungry, so I might be munching at some point during the conversations. Just depends on how hungry I get. But hope everyone's doing well as we're just chilling out, hanging out. And just a quick reminder that for those of you that want to understand why I'll bring up some topics, that I'm a high school teacher / college instructor when I'm not doing things for the YouTube side of things or the Twitch side of things. And so just want to give you guys a heads up on that. And right now we're just on our route as usual and have to worry about lights and stuff like that depending on how bright things are. Chilling out the best we can. Looks like there's a lot of cars right here today. Sometimes that happens. Well with everyone as we're just relaxing and stuff like that. While I'm driving, you guys are somewhat chatting, depending on what you like to do. Feel free to say hi if you're new. Feel free to say hi if you've been here. Just a chance for us to just say things to each other. For me, it is currently 6:12 in the morning. For those of you that are curious what time it is for me. But yeah, if you happen to stumble onto this channel today, that might be where I do a variety of different games or doing these vertical streams, depending on when you're watching me. You'll see me do a variety of different things. So feel free to check things out if you enjoy what you see. If you don't, that's okay too. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to. And yeah, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to talk about the worst case scenario. I'd say like switch topics or ask you more questions about it because I want to know a little bit more because I only know so much as well. So sometimes that we help each other know things that not everything that we know right away, just because not all of us looks at every part of the world or every part of the news and stuff like that, to say the least. So, hope everyone's doing well. I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna eat my breakfast today while streaming with you guys, or wait till after I'm streaming to eat. I haven't quite decided. So, let's do this as the question of the day when I get it. Or not question of the day, but where you guys can message to see if this questions thing work. gonna try to see if that works. And let me know if you guys can still hear me and stuff like that, because I'm testing a lot of different things at once. Because every time I try to do the question stuff, I'm not quite sure how it works. Doing your own humming. Adam, I see you. How are you doing, brother Adam? Bum, bum, bum. Na 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 na. Or bum 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 na 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 na. Depending on how you want to describe those syllables. Hope everyone's doing well as we're just chilling out, hanging out. Nice. That's good to hear that you're on your weekend. Because I know sometimes that's a good feeling, because we're like, okay, don't have to stress about waking up too early, besides if I just happen to wake up because it's my usual thing to do. It's like for me, that I'll say that I'm gonna take off because I need to recover from being sick, but I still wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dang it! To press the snooze so many times, and I'm like, snooze finally won. I'm up. When it's the day that I'm supposed to be resting. Indeed. And I still remember where for us to have alarms, we had to have our own alarm clocks before it was on our phones. And I remember because it was always purposely, I put it far away from me, so I had to get up to press the snooze button. That was just like, when I was younger, anytime I heard it go off, I'm like, no, I have to get up. I remember saying that when I was younger. I was like, I joked to myself, it's like 5 more minutes, man, but it's still going off. I'm like, that's how we did set up the alarm, because we wanted to make sure Dad woke up. Yeah. Nice, brother. Yeah. I still have mine in my room. I just don't use it as much, just because of how we have the alarms now set that we can have on the phone. Just so I don't accidentally have 2 alarms going off once. So I remember one time in high school I did that, and I'm like, too many alarms going off at the same time. I remember one of the times I remember I accidentally doubled alarm, and it was so loud because I didn't want to wake up, even though I knew I needed to be up. That my mom woke me up. It's like, why do you have both of these alarms on? And I'm like, because I was supposed to be at school at 6:45. Well, 6:15. Get ready. It was her off day. So it's like, oops. So that was the reason why I did the double. alarms because I wanted to make sure I was up. Because I knew my parents didn't have to be up. It was one of those days where I had to be at the school because it was cross country stuff, but nothing else was going on. Indeed. Hey, DW, good morning to you, bro. How are you doing? Everything going good on your side of the world? Or you don't know yet since you just woke up? Because I know sometimes you're awake already, sometimes you're just getting awake at this time, depending on what's going on for you. Welcome in, everybody. Guys, we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking about random stuff. Like I was talking about alarms right now. You never know what we're going to talk about because it's just spur moment decisions sometimes. But that's why these streams can be fun, because you never know what you're going to talk about until when we talk about it. We're like, that seems like an interesting topic. And some of us be like, why did we went to here? Indeed. Do you guys say, for all of us that's currently in chats, it's always cool to think about how we all have so many different names that we don't mind people saying it. And then I'm thinking about there's some people that they expect you to say their way and only their way. It just makes me laugh sometimes, even though I've never in their voice skills, so it's not like I know for sure why they only choose that way, but I know sometimes for other streamers that are bigger, they sometimes say just one way just so they don't have to worry about hearing different ways. That just depends on who you talk to. I know we all have different things that we're thinking about. And some things that were like, okay, things are chill. Things are chill. And sometimes we're just like, why are we up right now? I don't know. It's not even sunny outside. I'm driving right now. And sometimes we say that too. I remember when I was in high school, sometimes when it was the change of the daylight seasons, that is just like when it goes from, especially when it's the spring forward one, that I'm like, it's getting darker fast, slower in the morning, and since not morning, I'm losing my train of thought. It's taking longer to sunset. Thanks, DW. Have a great day as well. well, DW's. See, the next time I see whether, depending on whose stream we're at next. Reading just a second, Adam. 'Cause I know you said something. Oh, from Island area. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Happens that, especially when you're in an unknown place, some people make that where they make a change, and sometimes the reason for the change makes us feel paranoid, or if it was a good reason why we had the change, that we try to boost it up as much as we can. So I remember in high school a few times that we had people who was new to the school that I talked to directly, that we had some who was shy at first, and then because they got to know us, became not shy, and vice versa. I've experienced both kinds of new students. And I remember that's the reason why, like in band, sometimes we gave people the nickname Turtle at one point, at certain points, because they start off being very reclusive, only want to talk to a few people, but by the end of the year, they're talking to everyone. Hey Zeke, how are you doing? Hello. Repeater, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Indeed, Brother Adam, but some people say by making it negative first, you try to figure out how to spin it around is part of the challenges in people's eyes. So you never know truly what is going to be going through some people's heads. Hello, Amada, how are you doing? Welcome in. Or Amma. Hope you're doing well. Because I know that's also the same reason why just finding the good and stuff without thinking about how it can negatively impact you can also be a bad thing too. That's why we always say get all of the facts or get all the information you need before you make your own opinion about something. And sometimes we just see the first thing we read and that becomes our opinion because we didn't get a chance to read anything else. So why they always say to get things from different sources, because you wanted to see if there is exactly. some people will understand that statement, but some people, if you try to say that, it becomes a whole frustration points to discuss in some people's eyes, and just like, just know that I already know that I don't bring this up next time, because there's a reason why different conversations you can't have with different people sometimes, because it can create shockwaves or the servants and the force, as you may joke about. We'll have those different things. Hope everyone's doing well. And for those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, I'm Rhypi. I do a variety of different games and also these vertical streams to talk to everyone without just focusing on gameplay at the same time. And then when I'm not on YouTube/Twitch, I'm a high school math teacher / college instructor. For those of you that just met me. As I know, I never will say that I'm a full-time content creator, just because I know I always feel bad that I'm not recording as much as I want to and posting new videos. And hopefully at some point, if I get a chance to, I'll post something this weekend, so I have at least one video in October. But that's part of the reason why I try to at least do streams 3 times a day if I'm available to do it. But if I'm not up to it because I'm tired, I think you guys understand why. Especially me being a teacher. There will probably be days like that I'm super tired. I'm like, do I feel like I can do this? Like, see, probably not. Don't force it. Indeed, Brother Adam. Indeed. Yep. Some of you guys haven't. Some of you guys, it's been more than I want to commit. But there's a reason why a lot of them, I try to change the title if it's just that. So I don't want it to be you guys expect something and then all of a sudden you hear it and you're like, oh, it happened again. And part of the reason why there's no gaming streams on Sundays, if you're trying to look at it later, for that same reason. Like 3 Tuesdays ago. I think it was 3 Tuesdays ago now, if I'm remembering the correct timeline in my head. I still have the video in private, but it's like I played for about maybe 20 minutes, if that, and then all of a sudden it happened. I'm just like, of course. Indeed, brother. I just know for me, it's like I want to try to do stuff for you guys. I don't want to just call it a Z stream just because I thought about doing it where once I have it together, to have it where I play different songs for you guys to make it kind of like a radio kind of thing, but because I know my laptop can't handle being on stream while I'm asleep, but just have it where you guys don't hear me dozing off, but have it where you guys can hear it, kind of like how other streamers done it. But at the same time, it's like I thought about doing it on my music channel, but then at the same time that my music channel has all my compositions, and if I do that idea I'm wanting to do, that I want to showcase things that are on YouTube free, because I'm not gonna worry about doing the rev sharing right now, just because I don't make really anything where rev sharing would feel worth it. So I don't want it to feel like they're like, okay, you need to pay, even though I said you could do rev share, because I'm not getting anything from you. Nope, I'm not in Chicago. I'm in Texas, so I want to know about that. Like I said, I just have to figure out how I want to do things. Because usually when it's my streams, my gaming streams, my opening, ending, and intermission songs are all ones I composed. I know it's not as fancy as Brother Orange's, where it has it where it sounds like it came from a record studio and stuff like that. But do enjoy how I made things, and still sometimes think about making second versions of them, because I know I've been using them since 2023 if you count YouTube, but if you count when I used to stream on Twitch at one point when I was just making music compositions or art back in 2020, I used it then too. So it's been 5 years. I just had to figure out how I want to do it, because I enjoyed doing the compositions. I just don't do it as often, just because I don't want to feel like I'm rushing to do it, because that's part of the reason why I got burnt out from the music, because I tried to do a composition every Friday at one point when I first, and I couldn't keep up with it when I was first doing my first full-time job. So that still surprises me sometimes when I see more people subscribe to it. It's like, oh, you guys enjoy my music, even if I'm not posting on a regular basis. Because I think I haven't posted anything for this year, even though I made something for Brother Orange, and he told me that I could post it, but I want it to be that he reveals it on his stream first. I don't want it to be that I reveal it and then he's like, oh, I need to reveal it on my stream now that he posted. So I don't want to feel like he has to rush to do it. but I know that I gave him the version that I gave him before he got all the other songs, some of the songs that he has now. So I don't know for sure if he will ever play mine at this point, to be honest with you guys. But I don't want him to feel bad about it, so don't mention it to him. because I don't want him to feel bad that he forgot about the song I gave him. Knowing him, he probably used mine as a reference point to help get the recording sound that he wanted. Who knows for sure? Hello, Sherry. Welcome in. How are you doing? That's good to hear, Sherry. Hope things are going well for you. And we're just chilling out, hanging out before I am at work. Right now, I would say I have about 10 to 15 minutes left of the drive, depending on if I'm waiting behind buses today or not, because sometimes there's buses on my route. That you, if I remember you correctly, if I've seen you before, it looks like you have a different hat now. You changed it slightly, because I think last time you had it just Sherry something, if I remember right. If it's who I think it is, or if you're someone new, welcome in. Just can't tell you for sure, because I know that it's not like I see everyone's handles on a regular basis, because I'm not expecting you to be in my stream every day. Because I know we all have our own things that we're doing and take care of different things, whether it's for our stuff or trying to support others, or a combination of both. At all. I was just making sure it's who I was thinking you was, because I know that's something you guys appreciate if I remember you guys. But some of you guys are like, oh, you actually remember who I am. And sometimes I'll have different class just because sometimes when I'm thinking about different voices, I'll be doing a different class, and sometimes that for me that I just develop different class depending on the situation. I can't tell you why I have different class besides just me trying out them with different voices. It's just one of those funny things to say the least. I know sometimes you can hear it okay, and sometimes you can't hear it, because I know some of the pitches wise may sound similar to the things around you. So like for me, I have voice isolation on my phone right now, so sometimes it doesn't always pick up every detail of what I'm saying sometimes because of that. Because it's hearing the AC right now, so it's a combination of both. So can't tell you guys for sure what you hear, especially up on the phone. It's not like I can quickly listen to playback and see what you guys hear. So, But that's why sometimes I watch it later to see if I need editing, because or leave a comment like I did a couple of weeks ago when I realized that I was streaming for so long that there was a point where there was the reconnecting bug that no, not the reconnecting bug, that someone called me, and I forgot to make sure that you guys could still hear, because it was the case that the timer was going, but when I watched the video back, it was just silence. And I was like, oops. But yeah, we're just chilling out. Almost there. I would say less than 5 minutes now. Sorry, different things. Thank you very much, Sherry. Thank you very much. One of those interesting things, and I know sometimes I have some of my friends on the YouTube sites like, when are you gonna do your face cam? And I still can't tell you guys when that is gonna be, since for me it's just the case that I know that I thought about doing it on 1K, but I've also thought about it being who is fully worried about that. Besides, I know some people are, but I would say most of the people I'm able to talk to you guys without worrying about if you guys know who I am without just my voice. But some of you guys like the mysterious factor to it, so you never know what's gonna be the case. I don't expect it to be that I'm the next dream where I have millions of subscribers before I reveal my face, because I'm sure it will happen that I accidentally reveal it. Who knows? And just because of me seeing 0 at the moment, mic check. See if you guys can still hear me before I decide if I'm going to end the stream or not. So I might still do it so I can eat my breakfast. Yeah, I might be doing that just so you guys don't have to hear my eyes smacking my lips of me eating something. You guys can't see what I'm eating. But I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream on the next time I see you guys. Because sometimes we'll be doing these morning streams, sometimes afternoon/evening streams, sometimes my gaming streams, and if it's Sunday, my variety, where I start at 10 a.m. my time, Central Daylight Time/Standard Time. Just remember, you got this, everyone. See you guys next time.